see the first picture? What is this first picture called? Bus. Now, second picture. Can you see the second picture? What it is called? It is an auto rickshaw. The movement of any goods from one place to another is known as transport. Good means the things like clothes, food, material of steel which we transfer from one place to another is known as transport. Train. Train we can is transport. Car is another transport. Bike we can travel on the bike. So train is a rail transport, car is road transport, bike is also road transport. So the transport help us to move from one place to another, which makes our work very easy. So today we are going to study transport and communication for standard 4th EVS-1. Transport. As you can see in the picture, sheep, train, aeroplane, car, bicycle, bus. This all are the means of transport. Means by these vehicles or by this transport we can move from one place to another. Traveling to near or far off places has become fast and comfortable and convenient. It has become fast. We can do our work very fast and even comfortable. Comfortable means relax, and convenient means we can move anytime to this transport. There are four types of transport: road transport, rail transport, air transport, water transport. Now we will see the definition of road transport. Transport on the land is called as road transport or roadways. That means the transport that works on the road. Rail transport. Transport on rail lines are called as rail transport. For example, trains, metros. Airways. Transport on cargo by aircraft is called as airways. For example, helicopter, aeroplane, they are known as example of airways. Waterways. Transport on water or sea is called as waterways. Ships, small boats, this all are known as transportation. Types of transport. There are some example of transport. As I told you, road transport, bus, water transport, sheep, rail transport, train or metro, air transport, aeroplane, as you can see in the picture. There are some fastest mode of transport, that is metro, aeroplane or train. As you can see in the picture, these are known as fastest faster mode of transport. In the first picture, as you can see the bullock cart. The bullock cart is used in the farms. For the farmer, they are very useful for farming. As you can see, The first picture. Horse cart is used to carry passengers or a load. As you can see in the second picture, the horse cart is already carrying a passenger. Passenger means a people from one place to another, or a goods. Goods means the food, clothes, all this is transport by horse cart, as you can see in the second picture. As you can see in the third picture, camels are known as a sheep of the desert. They have been used for transporting goods across the desert for thousands of years. In fact, camels are only desert animals that carry heavy loads of goods and travel for a longer period of time without food or water. Bicycle is used for transport. It is also used as horse work, used by mail carrier, police, messengers, and general delivery service. This all transport are slower mode of transport, means they are slow transport. In olden days, as there were no vehicles, the man used to see logs of woods and round bowling rolling down mountain slope, as you can see in the picture. This thought of observation gave them idea of wheel. This thought, this idea gave them the idea of wheel. In the third picture, planks of wood were used to transport the object by attaching the wheel to the plank. The speed of the transport increased. The time and effort were saved. The invention of the wheel is an important step in the process of mankind. Planks of wood used to transport the object. Wheels were attached to this plank. The speed of the transport increased. So there was increase in the speed of the transport instead of going walking. The time and effort were saved. The time was also saved, and the effort, the energy of the man was also saved. The invention of the wheel is an important step of this process. The invention of the wheel, that time they came to know the wheel and how the wheel was used for the plank in the transportation, and the process had taken place. So the time and effort were saved of the mankind in olden days. Water and wind are the substances that flow. Pipes are used to transport this substance. Water has been transported through pipes or canals since ancient time. Ancient time means old age time. It is safer to transport combustible substances from such as mineral oil and natural gas through pipe. Crude oil is transported from the oil well to the refinery through pipelines. After refining, it is transported to pipelines to make a marketplace in some part. So, as you can see in the picture, the natural gas, mineral oil, and the pipe crude oil pipe. This is very important as it is transport through many companies or many state countries through pipe only. It is not transport by vehicles, it is transport only by pipes. For example, if Manjit and Salim have to bring water from the mountain, since the weight of the water is too much for them, they cannot carry it down by themselves. So which of the following option should be used? It is a horse, a pipeline, or a palanquin. So what will be the answer? The water can be easily fetched or it can easily come through Manjit or Salim. That is a pipeline. It is a easy way that you can get water from mountain because the weight of the water is too much. So through the pipeline we can get water on the mountain. Identify the transport. Now we have learned four type of transport. From this picture, as it is on your screen, you have to identify the transport. The first picture is car. So which transport it is? Road transport. Second one, also a road transport. Third, road transport. Fourth is also known as road transport. Fifth, road transport. Sixth, road transport. Road transport. Air transport. Air transport. Water transport. Water transport. Air transport. Road transport. Road transport and road transport. In this way we have to identify the transport. On the slide you can see laptop, phone, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Through this we can communicate with each other. So this is known as communication, that we can get connected with our friends, loved ones. So this is known as communication. Communication is simply an act of transferring information from one person to another. Communication helps us to stay connected with our loved ones. Obtaining or sending various type of information is called as communication. A few centuries ago, messengers were sent by typing a letter to the foot of the pigeon. Messengers were also sent through runners. In the later time, the telegrams and the postal service came into use. All these methods were very slowly as compared to the modern. Nowadays, we have a new technique for very quick communication. Communication is now used in every field with the help of media such as radio, television, internet, mobile phone, etc. We can easily communicate with several people at the same time. Man-made satellites are used for this purpose. Newspaper, periodical, books, radios, televisions, internet, etc. are all the mass media communication. Means of communication. In the beginning, man used gesture and facial expression and different kinds of sound to communicate. Different sound came to the means of different things. This led to the development of language. After spoken language, man invented writing. He began to carve his thought onto the walls of the caves and pieces of wood. Communication became in this way in very ancient time. New techniques of very quick communication is used in every field. Media such as radio, television, internet, mobile phones, etc. We can easily communicate with the several people at the same time. These are the means of communication that we can communicate with each other. We use radio, television, computer and projector. We enjoy the program on this device. They are filmed, are recorded and then transmitted to us. This communication is very important in schools, colleges and different facilities and institutions by which we can communicate with each other. There is a small summary of this lesson. Transport and communication. Information about the mode of transport in different period of time. Invention of wheels through the process of mankind. Means of communication and the different period of time. Life entertainment and the means of transmission. This is a small summary of transport and communication as we have learned in this lesson. Filling the blanks. Obtaining or sending various types of information is called as communication. Very good. Great job. Dash is the olden means of communication. Letter or a laptop. The answer is a letter. A letter is the golden means of communication. Good. Third, filling the blank. Dash travel far from the earth. Rocket, ship or aeroplane. It is a rocket. Very good. I hope you have understood the lesson, transport and communication. Thank you.